What is a non-domiciled tax
Bravo,
resident? Because many people say this, non-domiciled, and they assume everyone knows. What does it mean to be a non-domiciled resident?
If you're a Cypriot who was born in Cyprus, your domicile is Cyprus. And non-domicile is someone who is living in Cyprus, but was not born there or lived there all their life.
For a number of years?
Yes, I will explain it to you. But this is you start from there. It applies to all internationals. That's why we have so many non-dom internationals. What does it mean? It means it's a tax status.
It's not fair to me as a Cypriot. But anyway.
Well, it is fair because it's a trick, it's a tax trick to bring more investors and business owners into the country. If an international person has business ties with Cyprus, and that simply means having a Cyprus company which does some trade, and he's on the payroll of this company with a small salary, for instance, and he's living in Cyprus for at least 2 months in a year, cumulative 60 days. It could be a day in, a day out. He could come for 5 days for 2 consecutive months or even longer. He will obtain this tax status as long as he's not a tax resident somewhere else, which means that he's not living somewhere else more than 6 months. Anyone from anywhere in the world can become non-dom as long as they create a Cyprus company, then become employees of this company and shareholders, of course, and they stay at least 60 days in Cyprus, but they don't stay anywhere else in the world, cumulative for 6 months. This enables them to tax-free dividends. What does it mean? Because it means that this person now become a Cyprus tax resident, but non-domicile is what I said earlier. He was not born here. He's tax resident, however.
And I think not lived in Cyprus for the last maybe 17 years.
17 out of the last 20 years. But we're talking about internationals.
Out of the last 20 years. But what if I'm a Cypriot who was born in Cyprus? I'm 40 years old. And the last 20 years I was not living in Cyprus.
You are eligible as well.
I can also return to Cyprus from the UK and be non-domiciled.
Yes.
Take note, if you're a Cypriot that wants to
And the simple rule is, have you ever been to Cyprus? No. You are eligible for non-dom. The process is easy. We tick the box. If you're a Cypriot who wants to check whether you are eligible for this, the last 20 years, have you stepped foot in Cyprus, worked besides being a tourist? No. You are eligible as well. We can assist you. You can find an expert on Finhub who can assist you and register you and make you a non-domicile tax person.